Hello, hello, good people. Hello, and welcome back to another car conversation. It's a beautiful day, and I finally was able to get outside. It's not too hot. So I want to talk about Kamala Harris's proposed economic plan, and I just love it. I just love it. I'm gonna give you my top five. So number one, price gouging, giving power to states' attorney generals and the Federal Trade Commission. I had to look at that. Federal Trade Commission to do something about these companies that are gouging us to death for products that we need, for food, for gas. It's ridiculous. Y'all know I did a whole video on this. I have my little mandarin orange as a prop. She's addressing that because prices have not gone, well, I'm not gonna say all, a lot of, because I got a for the first time, I got a bell pepper for 65 cents this week. And that hadn't happened in damn near 4 years. Okay. So some of the prices have gone down, but a lot of them, like the mandarin oranges that I was talking about last time when I did this video, the mandarin oranges are still at $5 a bag. I used to pay $2 a bag for a 5-pound bag, before COVID. So extra $3. So there's that. And then you have so the price gouging, and then let's talk about housing. I'm really excited about this. So she's proposing to offering up $25,000 towards down payments for people who are first-time home buyers. Okay. So all these millennials and older Gen Z folks that are talking about we can't even afford to get into a home, they won't have to save as much to be able to put a down payment on a house. Well, anybody really from any generation, if you're a first-time home buyer, is $25,000. Now, there's currently a program in place actually, that only offers up $10,000. So good luck with that in the state of California. But $25,000, first-time home buyers. And there's something else about housing. Oh, so also adding more housing units. So she's looking at adding about 3 million more housing units across the country, and then offering incentives to builders, tax incentives to builders, if they focus on building, like, starter homes for people who will be these first-time home buyers. So that's the housing plan. Okay. There's another component in regards to kind of rent control, but I'm not well versed on that yet. So I'll come back to that one. I'll circle back to that one on another video. So let's move to families. Okay. So families, if you have a newborn child, which we all know, parents, we all know that's a very expensive year, that first year. And then again, when they start, you have to pay for pre-K. And then when they start kindergarten, start school. So she wants to look at alleviating some of the costs for new families and offering a $6,000 tax benefit. And then also circling back to the previous child tax credit that we all enjoyed, parents enjoyed during COVID. Okay. So that's putting some extra money back in the pockets of everyday Americans with young families and with children. So, and Republicans, you better be on board with this, because y'all out here trying to force and push people to have babies. You better be excited about at least these two programs, because it's all about supporting families, families who have children. Now, the prescription drug, she's expanding the prescription drug price reduction to everybody, not just for seniors. So putting a cap, I think it's about $2,000 a year, I want to say. But again, not well versed on that component of it. It just came out yesterday. I'll circle back to it. But we have the prescription drugs. And then also under Harris, the Biden-Harris administration, they also released a new list of prescription drugs that they have reduced. So she's going to continue to work on that. So you got prescription drugs coming down. You got, medical. So medical bills, medical debt can no longer be added to a person's credit score to drive the credit score down. So that's going to help millions of people as well that get in a spot where, like my parents, like my mother was when she had cancer twice. twice. So it will not impact the person's credit score, which a person needs to go buy the house, right? So look over her plan. It's on the website. It's on Instagram, on her Instagram pages. But I'm excited about what she's just introduced as part of her plan. And I'm ready to hear more. Ready to hear more. One team, one fight. When we fight, we win. And Harris Walls, Harris Walls 2024. Let's go.